The city gave our Elixni allies a new home. But tensions between humanity and the Elixni can still run high. Mizrax, the leader of House Light, is keeping to himself, worrying his people. His daughter Ido has 4 sharp eyes on him. But something's off. Things aren't going so well for Elixni outside the city either. We just got a distress call from Europa. Elixni non-combatants in Aramis's old crew are under attack. A new species of Scorn are hunting Elixni across the system. These Scorn are corrupted Elixni, returned from death by their leader FIKRUL. And FIKRUL was created by the person I used to be. I've got a personal stake in rectifying the situation. But as the new Hunter Vanguard, it's more than that. It's my duty.
Et en vrai, ça a l'air grave intéressant.
Eyes up, Guardian. We're responding to a distress call from House Salvation civilians. They wouldn't ask us for help if it wasn't dire, so let's use our leverage wisely. This is a humanitarian mission, so hold fire on all Elixni targets. Good luck. The hidden report that Aramis is on site. Your orders are to take her alive. Now, I know she's caused a lot of damage, but killing her will only harden anti-human sentiment. I'm not turning my first op as Hunter Vanguard into a bloodbath.
C'est bizarre de voir le nouveau logo. Eh mais ça y était pas ça avant. En termes de design ils ont changé? Non ils ont pas changé je crois. Ils sont pas changés. Salut. Il y avait un truc en bas, je l'ai pas vu.
This is bizarre, Guardian. It's
Okay.
not an attack, it's a roundup. But new Scorn only come from dead Elixni. So why do they want the prisoners alive?
Putain, ça les a tous tués.
House Salvation ships are bailing for Earth, and the Helm just arrived to take on stragglers. There's a lot of reasonable distrust of Aramis's people, but I'm taking the long
Putain, en vrai,
I want to prove that
je sais pas pourquoi, genre, c'est grave intéressant comme.
There's something different about these Scorn. The freed civvies keep referring to them as Naviskirisk.
Je crois que leur design à eux ils ont changé.
not lifeless. Not sure what they mean by that yet.
Ouais, leur design à eux il a changé. Ils ont des pics sur leur bouclier et tout.
Xenobiological analysis is in. These Scorn are made of living tissue, Guardian. Not necrotic like normal. Aveskirisk. FIKRUL must have found a new source of power. Something paracausal.
Oh! Mais quoi?
Before me if you dare. I'll send you back to the drift again and again.
Eh, ça fait bizarre de se battre avec elle. Oh! Classe. On se bat contre lui ou il se bat? Non, on se bat contre lui. Bon, je pense qu'il va mourir direct, voilà. C'est tout? C'est que ça veut dire quoi? C'est juste... C'est genre les... Merde. Ah, je suis pas assez.
Our salvation will never bow. Not to the Scorn, and not to the Vanguard.
Aramis is getting away, Guardian. Chase her down.
Elle était en train de marcher, genre ils disent ouais pour celui-là, elle était genre en train de marcher. Ouais, toutes mes armes sont cheatées.
Damn. FIKRUL got his hands on an echo. He's using it to mutate the ether of living Elixni. That explains this new breed of Scorn and why he wants the captives alive.
Oh,
Now
c'est
let's
grave
keep our
stylé.
eyes on the prize. Aramis is cornered. I'm coming down to personally negotiate her surrender. Stand by.
Bon lui, on va faire comme ça. Hein. Il a mis son totem pile devant. Je mets tout à côté. Elle est de retour là où elle s'est fait geler.
Good work, Guardian. This has been a long time coming. Aramis Kell. It's not for me to judge you, but I speak for the people of the last city now. They're demanding justice for all the people you've harmed. Guardians and civilians both. And it's my job to deliver you.
The justice of thieves and oppressors. What hypocrisy. Your blades are covered in the ether of my kin.
Think of the kin you have left. They're aboard the helm right now and they need you. You can't abandon them. Besides, if I came back without you, Ida would never forgive me.
If I come quietly, you will guarantee safe harbor for my people?
As long as they disarm and live peacefully with House Light, they'll be safe in the city. You have my word.
I expect the Guardian to enforce that. Now take me to Idaho.
Oh! Oh, c'est stylé! Par contre, elle est grave. Elle est. Ouais, c'est ça. Enfin, non, elle se repentit pas vraiment. Elle est en train de faire un peu la gueule, tu vois.
All hands. This is the Hunter Vanguard. We have a high-value prisoner on board and a House Salvation catch inbound. Prepare for boarding defense.
J'aurais peut-être dû prendre un autre skin pour les cinématiques.
We don't want to fight your rescue team, Aramis. Call them off.
I'm not the one in need of a rescue. Once he finds you. It's too late.
Father, I bring a gift. A power to make all Elixni our children. Reborn through extinction. Reason has scorned.
Oh, c'est tellement stylé.
Woe to FIKRUL, Kern of Kern.
Ça, par contre, ça sent pas bon non plus.
We've lost steering. We're going down.
I am assuming control of this vessel due to a comprehensive failure of arc conduit systems and my extensive experience with crash landings. Please brace for turbulence as we slam directly into...
Elle est en mode, comme j'ai de l'expérience avec les crashs, c'est moi qui prends le contrôle du vaisseau. Faudrait que j'enlève le truc du chat là en bas, genre. Oh, mais. Qu'est-ce qu'on fout? On est où? Encore? Ah, d'accord, c'est le nouveau simu. Ah, mais c'est stylé de fou, ça a changé. Ah, c'est trop bien. Et genre... Mais c'est grand de fou. Oh.
Back again. I never thought I would long for the solitude the prison of elders provided. Instead, I am left to feel like a curiosity, trotted out for all the world to see. Bask in the glow of my spectacular failures. To relish my defeat. One last humiliation.
Ah ouais, mais d'accord, je l'aurais jamais trouvé. Oh. Ah, c'est beau.
So much has happened. I can't believe the helm is gone. At least we managed to salvage a small section of the ship from Europa. We couldn't leave poor Failsafe alone out there again. We must operate out of the last city for now. And so, welcome to my tonic shop. Petra has been helping me search through old records. Techian research, even materials from the old House of Wolves. I found many references to tonics, elixirs my forebears used to treat sickness or grant strength. This wasn't common medicine. Old Reese was suffused with the light of the Great Machine. Some of these ingredients must have been too. My father is ailing. Nezarek's curse works upon him day by day. But I know there's a solution in here somewhere. I won't give up until I find it. I hope my studies can be of some use to you as well. Whatever new power it is that FIKRUL wields, we'll need a way to counteract it. For now, it may be helpful to study the revenants that FIKRUL creates. It's unsavory.
Oh, les revenants, ils s'appellent les...
I believe my
les
father
déchus
wants
qui fait
to
revenir
speak with
FIKRUL.
you. Please, don't let him know that I'm worried for him.
Et Mitrax, il se sent pas bien, il a la malédiction de Nezarek. Ok. Oh. Oh. Il a un nouveau bras, lui? Non, il a pas de nouveau...
Regret that you must see me like this. Ido insists that this is slowing the curse, but it is no cure.
Much elixir medicine was forgotten. Ido seeks a remedy in secrets of old Reese.
There are few
Ils ont
still
changé sa voix.
who know the ways of our lost home.
Eremiskel remembers. Captured by the Guardian this day, she will help.
Her love for the elixir is poisoned by her hatred of the Great Machine.
But now she will see wisdom
Ils sont pas bien, je l'ai vu
your
tousser.
path. Yes. Safety with house light. Protected by guardians.
Safe, but not whole. I thought being near the Great Machine would help reclaim what we lost on Reese. As I look at our hatchlings now, living in the ruins of humanity,
Oh putain, sa voix, j'avais pas fait gaffe.
scrap, and I see that we are debased, corrupted, defiled, doomed to meet our final end as scorn.
Trust.
Ah, et en vrai, Varix est en mode...
Varix teaches the ways
attention, hein.
of house judgment.
Mais
She will find old solutions
il a pas
to
ces trucs
new
électriques là, ils sont
problems.
violets normalement, ils sont pas orange, c'est parce qu'il est malade que ça fait ça. Par contre, Varix on était en mode ouais, c'est un peu heureux, il s'est imposé avec son bâton, il a fait... Je te calme. Oh,
Even after the Traveler fled our sky, and our world was swept away in horror. After our great houses fell to betrayal and futile war, some Elixni held hope for unity and a future for our people. I do not know how much time remains to me, but if none challenge FIKRUL, that dream is lost. FIKRUL will condemn Elixni to decay and ruin. We will be a dead people, rolled over by the dead. My life is for my daughter and my house. Let them see that I still believe the old stories. Old stories tell that when Reese was threatened by dangers no weapon could defeat, the Kells would call upon a Slayer Baron, one possessed of forgotten knowledge, capable of impossible feats, one who can stand fought against an unrelenting foe. Does that not describe you well, my friend? So much of our history is tale and myth, but the scribe Varix remembers much. But what he cannot recall, Ido will help you uncover. I name you my Slayer, Baron, and I beg of you, defend our house, defend our people. Deliver them from this second whirlwind. And when the time comes, deliver them from my curse.
J'ai eu des frissons, c'est tellement stylé.
FIKRUL and his minions continue to hunt down Elixni across the Soul System. He does not seek to call them under his banner. He will warp their minds, control them. They will kneel, willing or otherwise. Geld of Gelds, Slayer, Baron, these are old titles, but our faith in them holds strong. Even those in House Salvation will understand the role you play. Death came for Reese, and none could prevent it, but that does not have to be our future. I will not compel your obedience, Guardian. I beseech you, as king, join your sword arms to mine. Slayer Baron of House Light, stand against those who would cast us into ruin. Cut down all those who would destroy our house. Carve a future for the living from the bones of the dead.
J'adore. Je sais pas pourquoi, je trouve que c'est tellement stylé. Genre tout est épique. Ah, j'ai mon artefact.
I visited Aramis in her cell. We've been talking a little. I think we're making progress. She's been more responsive lately. You've been out there protecting our people. Even she has to admit that much. I mentioned that I've been working with Varix to track down information about tonics. Aramis said she knew a couple of older Elixni with knowledge of such things. If we could track down an apothecary, it would speed up my research considerably. In the meantime, Aramis also spoke of a Salvation enclave that might need our help. I sent Crow the coordinates. I might have left out the part where Aramis gave them to us. I know, but I think we can trust Aramis to look after the interests of her own people. I'm sure Crow will see that soon enough. Trust me on this?
Ouais, en vrai, je pense elle est méchante, mais elle est gentille parce que ces mecs ils sont dans la merde. Qu'est-ce que ça me donne ça? Armure. Ouais, je prends carrément ça. C'est trop stylé, je trouve. C'est tellement beau. J'adore. Bien le torse. Et je... Mais c'est une map de Gambit ça. C'est une map de Gambit.
We must prove that Aramis is not the only Kell who offers hope to the Elixir.
I'm reading multiple enemy contacts. Guardians, light 'em up.
Oh, trop bien. Par contre, j'arrive les gars, juste laissez-moi regarder le poste de combat. Oh, le casque, il doit être trop stylé. Ah, j'adore le casque. Ça, c'est quoi? Shade Stalker Grips. Je trouve ça hyper stylé. Ça, j'aime moins. Ça, j'aime pas trop non plus. Ça, j'aime pas de fou. Et y a pas la cape? J'ai raté la cape? Bah non, elle y est pas. Ah, elle est beaucoup plus tard en fait. La cape. J'aime bien la cape. Ça c'est le casque universel. Je sais que je vais mourir mais laisse-moi 30 secondes. Oh, il est tellement beau. Ok. Concentration du coup maintenant. Ah, c'est contre des ennemis là, les Dread. Ça me rappelle To the Light. Et j'ai l'impression que cette map elle est beaucoup plus simple que les autres. En tout cas ça fait... Je sais pas, j'aime bien être retourné sur l'ancienne map de Gambit là. Passe de l'autre côté là? Oui. Merde, je sais pas ce que c'est l'implacable cette saison, j'ai rien sélectionné à l'artefact. J'ai rien sélectionné à l'artefact. Oui, il est mort. Donc artefact, vite. Ah bah c'est Pulse Rifle, bah nickel.
They're dropping heavy units right on top of the ADU. Rally and focus fire. Guardians, you've got new hostiles closing in on the ADU fast.
Attends, faut que je regarde un truc. Ouais voilà, je me disais bien que le son du jeu était pas très fort. Bon, par contre, j'aime pas trop cet emplacement. Ah, j'aurais bien aimé terminer le onslaught. J'hésite entre terminer le onslaught et progresser dans la quête en fait. En vrai, je pense que je vais quitter, je reviendrai plus tard. Ok, acte 1.
Varric sees suspicion in the Slayer Baron. Can they trust Varric? Perhaps he still desires to be Kell of Kells, yes? After all, many died to make it so. It is true that Varric wanted power. Not for himself, but for all Elixni to build a new home filled with peace. But Varix lied to himself and his people. He was misled by darkness, and he lost the way of his house. And many terrors were born of his failure. Now Varix is humbled. He remembers he is not a Kel. He is a scribe. House judgment is not the way of fighting or ruling. It is the way of keeping history, promoting justice, teaching hatchlings. So Varix will train Idol, and together, scribes will undo the many wrongs of Varix the Loyal.
Ah, sûrement il y en a qu'un. Ouais. Ça va, c'est à côté. Parce que j'ai vu beaucoup de gens se plaindre dans des publications en mode ouais, c'est trop chiant, il y en a beaucoup trop à faire, comme d'habitude quoi. Qu'est-ce que ça fout là ça? Ok. J'ai une cinématique ou... Non, pas de cinématique parce que j'ai pas 30 FPS. Et voilà.
This isn't enough. Father would sooner throw himself at FIKRUL than listen to me.
Du coup, je veux juste voir, est-ce que on m'entend... Merde, je m'y pose. Est-ce qu'on m'entend toujours bien ou pas? Oui, c'est bon.
And then one day, he'll just be gone. There's so much at stake. So much to hold in so few hands. FIKRUL must be stopped, but if I must pay the price of losing my father to do it, I... Thank you, Slayer Baron, for listening to me. Thank you for all that you do to fight in my father's name. In our people's name. You are truly of our catch.
Oh yes. Oh putain, pardon, il a eu des pertes de merde. Bon, triple tap, c'est nul à chier, mais headstone, pourquoi pas.
Guardian, your battles against the Revenants to save Elixni captives from a fate worse than death. It's like one of our old fables. I've learned so much about our lost homeworld lately. About how ether flowed through all the plants and animals there, not just the Elixni. But for every drop I learn, there's a whole tank full that was forgotten. That's why it's so important that we learn from the few survivors, like Varix and Aramis. I know you and Aramis Kell share animosity, as my father would say, but she's more than a leader or a fighter or a criminal. She's a rare link to the secrets of old Reese. I encourage you to put aside the past and let Aramis Kell help us. or we risk making her the last of the Elixni.
Tell me, Guardian, is this a gratifying sight or a frustrating one? You strike me as someone who appreciates finality. Not so your Hunter Vanguard, it seems. I am grateful for one thing. No Salvation captains share my cell. This remains a private humiliation. Ido claims you will defend both our houses against FIKRUL's beasts. So, here it is, Slayer Baron. I know of another Salvation outpost. The Elixni there cut communications shortly before my incarceration. If any yet live, it seems likely they too are under threat. I once believed anything would be preferable to accepting your assistance. I have FIKRUL to thank for illuminating me. I hope to demonstrate my gratitude in person before the end.
Ta gueule fort. Bah oui, on a la côte enchevêtrée. Ah non, on est
This is
sur la
definitely
putain
the
de map
place,
Gambit.
but it's weirdly quiet out there. Revenant and Scorn have been turning up everywhere.
We've really got to get a handle on this. If I could just... Wait. Is that...
We are here. We wait for you.
Genre, il nous laisse entrer là?
Father, we ever serve and await return.
Il est tellement stylé.
I'm here. I'm back.
Look, I inspire, I avenge for you. Now we rule together. I as Kel, you King Aldren.
Let them go.
Father,
This isn't... You don't have to do any of this. Please.
this is our purpose. Your teachings. To break their servitors, their lies, their trust in light.
I'm the one who lied to you. This is just pointless slaughter, please. You can just stop. You can be more than this. I'll help you.
You are not him. You are a dead thing, like the others. You wear his face. You steal his voice. Forget his purpose.
It wasn't a purpose. It was delusion.
Give him back.
Don't.
Hear me, Father. I will rip this imposter from your bones.
Damn it.
Attends, il vient de se barrer là le corbeau. Genre vraiment il s'est barré, il m'a laissé me démerder là. Putain mais on ne voit pas les cages qu'il y avait là-bas. Genre ceux qui avaient à côté de FIKRUL là-bas on les laisse dans la merde. Ah, il m'énerve. Ça c'est des anciens modèles je crois.
Okay, got it. I'm setting up a transmat site. Get that device over there and we
Ah
can
ouais,
get
c'est
you
loin
in
quand même.
orbit.
Ah putain, je peux pas monter sur le...
Explosives taken care of. You did it, Guardian. At least, no one else died today. Death is all FIKRUL believes in. It's what I taught him to believe in. My faithful acolyte.
Et ben ça pue la merde.
I thought I could reach him. One more time. Let's go, Guardian. This is only going to get harder from here on out.
Troubled times, Guardian. You fight well. Every day, new survivors come to Mizrakskel for protection. But the Scorn come like a tide. They swarm the reef. They build in secret, using the bones of old ruins. Catches full of prisoners vanish into the belt. Useful prisoners, yes? Many who might help us if we retrieve them swiftly. But Varix does not yet know where... Guardian?
Jade King, Slayer Baron. Why fight for the fallen? You and I know the truth. These old names, these stories. So easy to burn away. But you and I survive again and again to fight one another. You took father from me, just as you took my friends. As you took everything. You give no purpose.
Attends, mais quoi? Oh putain, mais il est accroché à des fils pour survivre. Oh le pauvre.
I greet you in the light, Slayer Baron. I grow restless in these quarters. Yet here I must remain. You have our faith, Guardian. Mine, and that of my daughter. I do not know Reese as Aramis does, or as my own mother did. I must concern myself with our new home. Liars. Liars and deceivers, all. The purest light, the darkest hour. The time is at hand, Guardian.
D'accord. Au revoir. Et du coup, Vigris, elle me parle? Genre, elle a des trucs à me dire? Enfin, Eramis. Je sais pas pourquoi son nom il est différent en anglais.
I do not have time for your gawking. My council has presented me with a labyrinth of documents I must read. She has translated it into my language, obviously in an attempt to lull me into a false sense of security. Such theatrics as this will not fool me. There is no justice at the hands of humanity. Only death. Only death.
Mais calme-toi. Qu'est-ce que je voulais dire? Vigris, elle est genre, elle est concernée par, enfin, elle est dans cette histoire de cette saison. Sauf que elle a genre abandonné sa maison et elle est entre guillemets, on va dire gentille. Enfin, en tout cas, elle est plus méchante. La question que je me pose, c'est du coup, comme Atrax est apparemment en vie, puisque c'était dans le lore du boss après le Panthéon. Comme Atrax est apparemment encore en vie, est-ce que ça serait le boss du donjon Vesper's Host? Puisque on voit sur l'image des espèces de câbles déchus tiennent comme dans le raid fureur mécanique, comme dans la côte enchevêtrée, genre voilà, c'est ce genre de câble, on voit ça là. Donc c'est ce qui me laisse penser que ce sera un donjon déchu. Donc est-ce que Atrax serait le boss, ou en tout cas un des boss potentiellement? Sachant qu'en plus je crois que sur l'image on voit aussi des trucs de Clovis Bray, là, la technologie, genre l'architecture. Donc est-ce que possiblement Atrax sera un des boss? Voilà, je dis ça comme ça. Si j'ai raison, je suis très content, c'est tout. Voilà, et bah, je vais m'arrêter là et je ferai une vidéo plus tard peut-être sur une nouvelle map du Onslaught ou je sais pas, parce que de toute façon on connaît maintenant Onslaught, donc on verra. Mais en tout cas, bah, j'attends que la suite de la saison arrive. Voilà, voilà.